Alrighty guys, welcome to my humble abode. As you can see, I did my addition, so now I've got the desks and everything and all this kind of good stuff and my laser and all that crap, and everything is alright with the world. And as I said, I was going to show you how I make a part for this thing. Now what this is actually an air assist, okay? It's going to fit over the head of the armature, which then is going to be connected by this drag link chain, okay, and which is going to go back and forth, and that's going to hold my tube open when it's blowing air on it. So what we did was I designed it here in now this I'm using right here, this is Inkscape, okay, so you know it has vectors and paths and all that other happy nonsense. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up what's called the K40 Whisper software. Alright, now this controls the laser. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to initialize the laser, okay, in which we just did. Alright, now we're going to go over to our control panel right here, and we're going to arm the laser. Alright, as you can see, there's our temperature of our water. Alright, and we can see that we have water flow. Alright, and the MA is set on it. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do an engrave, because in blue, as you can see, it's going to look at that color, and we're going to run 20 millimeters a second. So we're going to do vector engrave right now, and I'm going to hit it and it's going to go. So here we go. As you can see, the smoke and right now it's engraving, and it's moving right along, and as you can see our milliamps going up to about 18, which is the max that you want to do for this. I have different software that I'm going to be putting on here to control it, so it's variable instead of being like all on or all off. All right, there. Now it did our vector engrave, as you can see. All right, you know, the lights are a little bright on there, so it's kind of hard to see. There you go. The lines are the H. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called a vector cut. Now this is actually going to do 5 passes, okay, right there. And I'm going to hit the vector cut, and then it's going to cut this piece out. Now this is 5 millimeter plexi. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that right now. And here it goes. And now what it's going to do is it's cutting, as you can see. You can see the wisps of smoke, okay, as it exits and asphyxiates me. Okay, I got to seal this thing up a little bit better. One of these days, Lorraine is going to come in here and find me on the floor dead. Okay, but as you can see we're cutting our holes out, and now it's cutting out the path right there. As you can see, there's a line forming. I'll open this up real quick. As you can see, and it's cutting and cutting and cutting, and there it goes. Okay, I gotta close this up because it's really bad. I don't mean the actual part, but what I do mean is the actual smoke, smell, and death. Now that's one pass. Now it's gonna do another pass here. It's gonna go over the same thing, because, like I said, this is 5 millimeter plexi, so it is pretty darn thick. All right, and as you can see, we're going over the same lines over and over again. And this is gonna be the second pass. All right. And there we are, and everything is going good. And our water temperature, as you can see, is going up a little bit because it is a laser. So you don't want to go over 18 milliamps with the damn thing, because if you do, you overheat the tube. Then the CO2 doesn't regenerate, and you wind up with something called a dead laser, which is not a good thing. And one of those tubes is about 150 bucks. It took me a while to get this thing right, okay, because the way when it came out of the box, it was completely wrong because it's Chinese. So we're on our third pass now. All right, and as you can see, it's cutting out a little more. Pretty soon it will get through the back. I got to build a better bed for this. Right now I'm using a wood bed, and you know the focal point on this thing is 2 inches from the armature, and you got to hit the focal point right in order to get the maximum power out of the laser, the maximum cutting power out of it. So you know, height is everything, okay, with this. Everybody thinks, oh, you can hold it up closer and it'll cut quicker. No, it will not. The beam is wider and it's not good. This uses a 12 millimeter focal lens. So what will happen is it focuses at 2 inches from the armature. That's where the pinpoint is, and that's where most of your cutting power is right there. Now we're going back down, and we're going to do We're going to do 2 more passes. That was the third. This is the 4th pass right now. And as you can see, we're getting to the end of this here. And now it's going to cut that circle out again. There we go. And we're cutting. And it's going round and round. I love automation. And then we're going to go do the outside line. And as you can see, it's starting to burn through to the wood now. Which means it is making its way right through the wood. Okay? Now, we're going to go around. And I do believe that there is one more pass to make. And we're going to get around to there. Boom, boom, boom. And we're around. Okay, now it's going to make one more pass just to make sure it's all the way through. Like I said, once I get the variable power on this thing, it's going to be a lot better. And hopefully it doesn't catch the wood on fire like it has done in the past. I'm sitting here blowing on the damn thing going, no! See, and as you can see, there you go. It just cut the circle out. Okay, it made it through. Now it's gone completely through. As you can see, it's definitely hitting the wood. Yeah, it's definitely hitting the wood. And we're going around, and this is the last pass. And within the same amount of luck, I'll be able to pop that right the heck on out of there. And she's done. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put you guys down and put you over here. Okay? And then I'm going to grab the piece out of there. Yep. And she came right out. And as you can see, there you go. That piece is out of there. And let's see if this one comes out. Yep, there it goes. Yep. And there you are. All done. Nice, neat, clean cuts. And the reason why I did this is because this is going to go over that. And then what's going to happen is there's going to be a screw through there, and it's going to grab hold of this, and that's going to tighten down, and then my air tube is going to go to that. So that way then it follows. So anyway, as you can see, I added better lighting to it too, because the lights in it sucked. It was the cheapest thing I've ever seen in my life. So anyway, yeah, that's Laser 101 with Tony. Tony's Follies with lasers. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it.